Apostasy isn't struggling with doubt, it's walking away from truth. And that distinction really matters. Because doubt wrestles, but apostasy abandons. The word apostasy comes from the Greek word apostā, which means a departure, a desertion, or a turning away. In theology, apostasy is a deliberate rejection of the Christian faith, a turning away of God, a rejection of core doctrine. It's a separation from the people of God. You see, the Bible is brutally honest about this reality. In the Old Testament, apostasy showed up every time Israel turned to idols. They forsake the Lord and they served Baal and Judges 2, verse 11 through 13. You see, the Israelites didn't just stumble, they abandoned God. And that exact same thing happened to Jesus in John 6:66. From the time many of his disciples turned back and they no longer followed him. You see, these were not strangers, these were Jesus's followers who turned their back on Jesus and completely abandoned him. And the exact same thing happened to Paul in 2 Timothy 4:10. Demas, because he loved the world, has deserted me. You see, Demas loved the world so much that he abandoned his faith. 1 Timothy 4:1 says, in later times, some will abandon the faith. And Hebrews 3:12 warns believers directly. See to it that none of you has a sinful, unbelieving heart that turns away from the living God. You see, Peter describes apostate teachers as those who have left the right way and gone astray. 2 Peter 2:15. This is why apostasy is spiritually dangerous. Because many times it looks religious, it might even sound convincing, and it often comes from people who once spoke the truth. Because apostasy rarely announces itself as destruction. It begins as compromise, it moves to distortion, and it ends in a complete rejection of Christ. That's why Scripture warns us to be watchful. Jesus himself says, the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. Matthew 24:13. You see, apostasy isn't struggling with faith, it's walking away from it.